Hey Mixers, and welcome back to FEM EDM. We are women empowered in music discussing topics related to the EDM community every week. I'm Ashley Edie.
I'm Michelle Gitkin.
I'm Santina Miran.
Lorenzo.
Awesome. All right. And this week, our topic is Festival Fraud. Fire Festival, you know, everybody knows about that disaster. Netflix and Hulu came out with their own documentaries about the Fire Festival disaster. So, yeah, we're talking about festival fraud and everything related to us.
So, yeah, there was a festival, and it was called Farm Festival. And anyone who's kind of in my area might know about this. It's pretty much the same situation almost as Fire Festival, but on like a smaller scale. Yeah, literally from what I understand, because I actually have friends who were supposed to be the talent there, everybody showed up. All these people showed up at the gates and nothing was set up. Like everything was in shambles. Like only like half the stages were up. Some of them weren't even there. And all of the talent had pulled out. And people were like posting on like social media and stuff saying like, oh, the owner never paid us, so we're not going to come and perform. There was no medical tent. I saw a picture and the medical tent was literally on a cardboard box. It said med, and then there was nobody there. And apparently what happened was that the guy who was running it, he ran it a couple years before. He owed some people a lot of money. And in the same fashion, he booked everything. He booked all this talent, and he had no incentive for paying any of them at all. Like if you go on Reddit and look up Farm Fest, you will see that this is real. I actually got in contact with one of the co-owners, and I was thinking of creating like a documentary about it, which I need the time to get to do that, but it was absolutely ridiculous. Seriously, go Reddit search this. I'm not making it up.
Was it just supposed to be like a normal festival, kind of like Fire Festival or like any of the festivals we go to? Or why was it called Farm Festival, first of all?
Something arts and music festival. I forget
okay, so
exactly.
It was an acronym.
Yeah, I forget exactly what it was, but it was like a legit festival.
The cows and then the horses.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is it the fair?
Yeah, it's a yee fest. No, it was just, it was like a really Wookiee festival, and it was like a legit thing. They've been running this for several years now, and everybody just got.
This is not the first Farm Festival. Like this has been.
No, this has been in the running for like 3 years, but this dude literally just this year he didn't pay anybody.
Was it a disaster every time, or just that one year?
No, it's never happening again. Like literally on that exact day, like when everybody was writing about how crazy it was, he went on social media and he goes, "Hey guys, due to inclement weather, the Farm Festival is canceled." And all it did
due
was
to the weather.
No.
It rained a little bit. And is that not what happened with Fire Festival?
I remember one line because I used to write for this publication and I had to write like a news article about this. Apparently, there was a situation of where he didn't have the correct infrastructure for bathrooms. I guess people who were organizing the festival suggested like really nice sort of like metal stalls or whatever, like good infrastructure for bathrooms. And he had tried to have like porta potties or something really shitty like that. Pun truly intended. And this woman warned him like, hey, you know, like this is kind of like a high-end thing, you know, people are paying a lot of money, they expect a certain level of cleanliness. And something happened to where someone said something like, no one's eating, therefore no one's pooping.
That freaking cheese sandwich.
Where is this? Where was this?
Firefest in the Bahamas.
Oh, this is fire. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was not there. I just had to write an article about something crazy. The CEO.
Was Billy McFarland not such a Chad?
That guy, yes.
Think about it though. How many times have you guys went to buy tickets and you do it through PayPal and then the person doesn't want to do it through PayPal? And they're like, no, I need you to send it to me through like Venmo or something. That's how you know it's sketchy. Like, don't ever do that. I've seen so many people get screwed that way.
Yeah, PayPal is so legit. So I think a general rule is if someone is hesitant to use PayPal, maybe don't do business with them. Fraud happens. People buying tickets to festivals or shows, like not from the official website. Like it tends to be riskier. Like say you go on Craigslist and someone says, "Oh, I have a ticket to so and so," blah 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 blah. That can be really sketchy. So I guess, do you guys have any experience with that of like vetting out like who is legit and who's not as far as purchasing tickets from people on Craigslist?
Kind of not really. I always go to the like Facebook groups.
Yeah.
I know it's totally still a gamble, but I feel like Facebook is like a better group of people than Craigslist.
There's also on Facebook, like on a lot of like the like rave exchange pages, they have people who have scammed and like they shout them out and they're like, don't buy from this person, like this person's a fraud.
Exactly.
which is good. But personally, I haven't really had any trouble getting a ticket or selling a ticket. In fact, after I sold one, or someone sold one to me, I can't remember. Either I asked or they asked me after the fact. And I was like, "How was it?" Or like they were like, "Did you have a good time?" Or I asked that, and I was like, "Hell yeah, man! Like it was fun."
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
I haven't had anything personally with that, but I had two of my best friends. It was Moonrise 2017, I think, and they bought tickets and then they didn't work. Like when they went to scan them, they were like totally fake tickets. I don't really remember specifically, but it was like they almost didn't because obviously they were out the money, and then they're just like, "We're here. It's more money, just whatever." Like at this point, like you're gonna go home and just be so furious that you literally were there, spent money. At this point, it's like it's just money. Just buy the real tickets or whatever and go.
Yeah.
So that's really shitty. But I just used Facebook with a friend. Like I went on, we went to Griffin in DC, and like a friend came down, and he didn't have tickets like with all of us, and he was like down to go, so we just went on Facebook, and it was ridiculous. Some people were like, I was messaging, I need one ticket. Some people were like asking for $80, like whatever. This one person was down for like 45 or whatever, and I'm like, yep. And simple exchange, I mean, you're taking a gamble, you sent the money and then like send the ticket, and it's kind of like fingers crossed, but it worked out. So I don't know, it's just like it's kind of hit or miss.
The one instance I can think of where I didn't go to like the official site or whatever, the first year I saw Bass Nectar, I bought tickets for myself and for one of my friends off of this girl on Craigslist, and it was totally legit. I met her at her place of business, which was a very public place, gave her the money, she gave me the tickets were legit. Now, when we got there, we bought wristbands to get to like the floor of the stage, and apparently those were fake, but we still get to go on the floor, so that was cool. As females empowered in music, 3 things that we are all about are lady bosses, amazing fashion, and body positivity. And speaking of lady bosses, business owner Lauren Lee founded her own e-commerce business called Lady Boss Glasses, which was birthed in response to symptom after symptom of chronic eye fatigue experienced internationally by powerful and productive women all over the world. You can go online to ladybossglasses.com. Thanks for tuning in, Mixers. We hope you enjoyed this episode about festival fraud. Be careful out there, probably if it seems like a sketchy situation, it probably is. So, worst comes to worst, just go with your gut. If you feel weird about something, just don't do it. Please tune in next week where we discuss why clothing or lack thereof does not equal consent. To stay up to date with all things Mix related, follow us at Mix247 EDM on all the social media, and also at Mix247EDM.com. And also, please subscribe to our YouTube and Vimeo channels for FEM EDM. Thanks for tuning in, Mixers. We hope to see you next week. Till next time.